Hi, and welcome back to the channel. You're watching TinHat Connections, and I'm your host, Maya Rose. Today's episode is on fake news. Now, what exactly is fake news? According to Wikipedia, it's the following. Fake news is a type of yellow journalism or propaganda that consists of deliberate misinformation or hoaxes spread via traditional print and broadcast news media or online social media. There are some entire sites dedicated to it, such as Weekly World News, some Christian sites, and satire sites. I would put satire on a different list here, except that way too many times people on my friends list have posted these sites thinking they're real. A particularly funny one being about fire ants being injected with the gay hormones to make people gay. While it was very clear to me that it was totally made up, to my friend who posted it, it was infuriating. This one I really can't dispute. I see it all the time in varying degrees. There's also misleading news or stories that don't give you all the details. There's a really interesting one I found a post about on 4chan that I might get into at a later date, as it's pretty far down the rabbit hole, on top of being pretty damning. So since this is something that has been going on for hundreds of years, I really can't debunk this one. Some of my favorite examples: the little pamphlet spread around the Ottoman Empire about Vlad the Impaler. Though the real man was a force to be reckoned with, a lot of the stories within were written to scare. I don't think anyone can be certain anymore where fact and truth blend in this case. While unintentional, War of the Worlds radio incident was fake news, the effect it had on people was both sad and kind of horrifying. People killed themselves and others in fear of being enslaved by a non-existent alien threat. It highlights the negative impact these things have. In today's world of the internet, it's harder to get away with it, but it still happens. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. Newspapers will run the same story with totally different narratives. So, what do you believe? I don't watch the news myself. Most of it's just depressing. So it wasn't until I noticed a news article on the homepage. I don't remember what it was about because it turned out to be kind of clickbaity, but I then flipped over to Yahoo to check my mail and saw the same picture with a similar headline, but when I clicked, it was the same situation but worded totally different. But wait, you're probably thinking, it's different sources, of course it's different, it's worded different, but this was like two different stories. Another fun one though, before I end this video, I'm in the mid-late 1800s, the Smithsonian and a popular museum in England found themselves in a war to get the most interesting display, and for years this prompted each to go as far as craft artifacts to then dig up and report to the press. If I can find any of them again, I'll provide links in the description. So that concludes the first episode of TinHat Connections. I do have as many source links in the description as I could find. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. Please forgive my ridiculous stuttering. Hopefully next video will be better. I do love reading and replying to comments though, so don't be afraid of leaving any. There won't be a set schedule for uploads, so hit the subscribe button and maybe the bell. Have a great night and thanks for watching.